Hey guys, it's Nigel here from Aquarium Central, and if you've tuned in, this is another one of our Fun Friday live fish unboxing. Now, we've got quite a few boxes in today, probably around 15 boxes, but we've picked out a few goodies, compacted it down to 4 boxes, and we're just going to go through those today. A couple of super exciting things. One really exciting thing that we are super excited to see, haven't seen before, and we will be bringing that up and talk about it later on. But let's get started with the first bag of fishies. And these guys are just the Corydoras, but these are your peppered cories. So one of the very popular cories, very hardy cory. They're called peppered because they've got that peppery pattern on them. And they've got, you can see there on the camera, they actually got this little bit of a green sheen to them. They're really cool little Corydoras, a great little scavenger. So first out was the peppered cories. And then we have, of course, the albino cory. So just like the other one, very easy to keep Corydoras, very popular. You see these just about in every store. Great little scavengers, running around your tank all day long, eating excess food. And that's your albino. And we wouldn't be an aquarium store if we didn't have the trio. And here is your bronze cories. So we've got the peppered, really nice, fat and healthy species at the moment. Peppered, albino, and bronze Corydoras. All great little community scavengers. Moving on. Now, these ones here, again, I love them. You either love them or you hate them, is your Asian suckerfish. So they're really nice little fat guys at the moment, your Asian sucker. Now, nothing in the trade will clean as good as this guy does. These guys are sensational algae cleaners. They do have a trait where they do tend to eat algae slime as well if there's not enough food available for them. They're not recommended with fancy goldfish, but we keep them here with all our cichlids and a lot of our tropical fish, and they cut down on maintenance. They keep the tank nice and clean. Nothing cleans as good as these guys. They are amazing. If you've got an algae problem, the Chinese algae eater or the Asian suckerfish will clean that up for you. Now, another type of sucker, this fella, but a lot different to that one. This one is your red whiptail. Now, we got some of these in the other day, and you can see they're good size, sucking on the glass there, nice and healthy. These are your red whiptails. So really, really sensational fish. I think I've got 4 more. I bought the last that were available at the wholesalers. Really nice. If you look on our social media and just scroll down or search on our page, you can find some videos of these that we've taken in store, or look on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find it, or there might even be a video on our website of these guys once we put them in the tank. They are probably the favorite when it comes to other types of catfish. Now, onto some tetras. This one here, good size at the moment, is the white fin ornate tetra. Really peaceful tetra. It's got that white fins, a little bit of pink in it, a little black dot on it. Beautiful tetra. Good size at the moment for white fin ornates, because sometimes they come in quite small. Now, another oddball, and we have been getting a few of these in lately, and this is your blind cave tetra. And if you can't probably see it on the camera there, they don't have eyes. And these guys spend all day. They're very, very active when it comes to a tetra. These guys are the most active tetra that you'll get. They spend all day scavenging for food because they're blind. They just swim around all day hunting for food. So they're a really good cleanup crew. You just got to be mindful of them. They can be a little bit nippy as well, being blind, but they are really, really cool cleanup crew. Blind caves. They're good size at the moment. They're a good 4 centimeters. Rolling down the tetras. We get these probably 2-3 times a week. And this is your Cardinal Tetra. All right, so we should be all familiar with what a Cardinal Tetra is. Basically a better version of the Neon Tetra. It's got the red through the whole body instead of halfway through the body. And that, of course, neon blue iridescent line that really shines and shows on them. A little bit hardier than your Neon Tetras is your Cardinals. Grow a little bit bigger as well. It's certainly a very, very popular Tetra. Okay, rolling down. Oh, we're actually onto some Rasboras here. And looking at them in the bag, these guys are SBI. So SBI are very similar to the Henglei. The Henglei they call the pork chop tetra or Rasbora. The SBI, very similar, but a lot more color. Gets that red iridescent through the whole body, and this black, little bit like a Harlequin in the back of it. And you know, really, really cool looking tetra. Really vibrant iridescent tetra. Really reflective reds. And along the lines of Rasbora, we have here your purple Harlequin tetras. Again, they don't look like anything in the bag. If you look at them in the bag, they've sort of just washed out. But once we put these in an aquarium, they do go a purpley black colour, and they have got like a coppery gold reflective head on them. They are Harlequin, but they're purple Harlequin. Really nice tetras. These have been really good size. Sometimes these come in, they're like 1 centimetre in size, and they're really hard to see. But at the moment, they're really fat, good size, healthy, purple Harlequins. Okay, moving on. We have some pencil fish. So these are your red gold pencil fish. They're a great little starter fish. They're really hardy. They're easy to keep pencil fish. And you can see, if I try and get it on the camera there, there is one here showing some colour in the bag. These are red gold. So they're not your corals, but they're red gold. They get a little bit of red in them. They're easy to look after, and they're cheap compared to your corals. But if you feed these guys colour enhancing foods, they will get good colour on them as well. Moving along, we have some little tiny killies here, and this is your clown killie, or they call it the rocket fish. The reason why they call it the rocket fish, it's not going to show you on camera there because these are very small. They're only about 1 centimetre in size. Is they basically, the back tail of them look like a jet of a rocket. Looks like a flame, fiery tail coming out the back, jetting off. So really cool. They're a clown killie, striped yellow and black. Very, very popular. I breed these at home. They're a cool little fish. These are very small. They're only a small killie. The maximum size they get to is 3 centimetres. Did have another killie or pencil fish I wanted to show you, but I can't find it in there. Maybe it will come up later. All right, we just got a good shipment of Oscars in today. Okay, so we get Oscars here all the time. These are a 7 centimetre Oscar, your tiger Oscar. We do have in store at the moment some really nice red tiger Oscars and really, really nice albino red Oscars at the moment. Really good. And in fact, I think they're probably Chilli's. They've lost a bit of colour, and the wholesalers just sold them off as albino reds because they're really nice in colour. But this is your tiger. So you can see the tiger pattern there in the body through the bag. Black, black Oscar. The Oscar is a personality fish. It really gets to know you, really will start to interact with you as it matures. Along the lines, another American cichlid here, and this is your silver storm. Like your green terror, very similar. But you can see there on the tail, it's white instead of orange. Really pearl body on it, lots of blue, lots of green. And these are good size healthy fish. These are 7 centimetres. And if you put this guy on a ruler, he'd be 9 centimetres easy. I think we've got them on our website at 7 centimetres. But they're really nice, healthy silver storms at the moment. Talk about what's coming in great at the moment is these guys here. Unfortunately, one has passed in the bag, and that's the process of shipping, unfortunately. But these are your blue Ram Cichlids, and they're really fat, chunky, got big blockheads, which I'm trying to show you there. Can't quite, there we go, looking at your front there. Nice size heads on them. They're beautiful fish. Really nice. It's a shame about the one in the bag there. He might have got caught. The bag's a little bit deflated. Probably got caught in the corner during transit. Okay, another cichlid. This one here is for your African cichlid keepers. More importantly, Tanganykan. This is your Sunspot Brevis. Really good size, these guys. They're actually adult size, ready to breed is your Sunspot. Not showing too much colour in the bag, and they're not a super colourful bright fish like your Malawis, but they're a characteristic fish. So people collect these and see how they interact. They throw shells in the aquarium. Got to have a high pH with these guys, but these are something we can't get every day. So those collecting Tanganyikans, we do have some really good size Sunspot Brevis at the moment. Another everyday here at Aquarium Central is your silver dollar. Now you can see why they're called the silver dollar. Looking at the bag, they literally look like silver dollar coins. So they're really, but much larger, of course. These are only juvenile. The other name that these guys often get called is the vegetable piranha. So it's not worth buying these guys if you've got a planted tank, because you'll end up with a tank of just stalks. These guys love the vegetable matter. They will rip your plants to pieces. So they're not for the planted aquarium. If you're going to put them with planted, you need to keep them with Anubias. Maybe they'll nip a little bit on Java Fern, but they're not going to rip it to pieces. But any of those softer plants is a quick tucker for these guys. But these guys are really, really good with cichlids. They do exceptionally well with your American cichlid, even your African cichlid. These guys, and they're surface swimmer. They stay up or mid-water to surface. So a lot of Africans hang on the bottom. A lot of Americans head on the bottom. If you want to get some fish with some height up in the middle waters, that's what they buy these guys for. This one's the bag I want to talk about later on, so we'll leave some time for that one. Now here's those pencil fish that I was talking about before. So we did have up earlier some gold pencil fish, or red gold pencil fish, and we did have some rocket tail killifish. This is actually what they call the rocket tail pencil fish. Now these guys are really cool as well. They've got a half black tail and a half clear tail, and they spend most of their time staring up on a 45-degree angle towards the surface, always looking at the surface, and they look like a rocket pointing up. So they're really cool. They're really popular. Once we put them in the aquarium and they settle in, they're really, really nice. And you'll see them, I think, again, if you look on YouTube or you look on our social media page, we do have some videos of these to see what they look like in our aquariums once we settle them in. But they're a good size at the moment. They're easy 5 centimeters. It's an adult size fish. Moving on, and we have some gouramis, okay? So this is your opaline grommy, your blue opaline grommy, very similar to your 3-spot grommy, which has the blue with the 3 spots. The opaline has more of a blue marble pattern throughout the body. Now, when we get them in the aquarium, they are blue, okay? So in the bag, they are looking silver to you right now. We actually got a few bags of these in from 2 different suppliers today, and there is one bag already floating in the aquarium that was a bit overloaded, so we wanted to get them out quickly, but they were really blue, lots of black marbling. These guys here, been in the white box. They're a lighter blue, but they will go just as blue once they're in the aquarium. Cool grommy. Does get a decent size, about 14 centimeters. And here's its cousin. This is your gold grommy, so the yellow variant of the blue. Again, it sort of has a little bit of a black marbling through the body. Gets to about 14 centimeters in size. So this is the gold. So good contrasting colors. If you've got the blue, then you've got the gold. Great. All right, moving on to, okay, so these have been very popular, and they've sort of a really good pond fish as well, and it's not something you see all the time, and it's good to start seeing them coming in numbers. And this is your madakas. Now, we've got 3 different colors. So if you have a look quickly, this is your black medaka, so it's a black rice fish or Japanese rice fish. Then we also have the gold. Now, look at the color of the golds at the moment. I'm not sure if the camera can pick them up. Being in the bag, they're actually really, really orange. Really orange. So if you want some good quality gold medaka or golden rice fish, now's the time to buy. They're a good size. They're really vibrant in color. Particularly, this has been in a white box, and it's been through shipping today, and it's just arrived. We get them in the aquarium, they're going to really highlight. So that's your golds. And my favorite coming up next, I really, really like these. These look great in a pond when you're looking down on them. This is your platinum, okay? Now, in the bag to you guys, it's probably not as attractive as the others, but they're really metallic white. They reflect the sunlight like crazy. Even in your aquarium, they show lots of blues and whites, really reflective. They call them platinums. I understand looking at you guys looking at it, you're probably just seeing a clear fish. I guarantee you, they are not clear. They are platinum. Beautiful rice fish. All right. I do want to talk about this one later, so I'm just going to pull it to the side, give it a special time, a special mention when it comes up. All right. What have we got here? Is it a bag of live blackworms? No, it is not. These are chocolate coolies. Look at them gathering down there in the corner. The chocolate coolie loaches. So really fat species at the moment. We sort of test the waters often with our suppliers, and we buy small shipments of fish. And if they come in really good quality, we like to stock up. So this is your chocolates, and at the moment, these are really, really good quality. So as you can see, we've got quite a heavy bag of them. Really cool fish. I've got a soft heart for loaches. I've got some of them Thai jumbos that we got in 2 weeks ago at home, and they are huge. But talking about Thai jumbo coolies, we've got our regular coolies. Here they are, and they are quite good size and healthy at the moment as well. So sometimes these can come in, they can be really, really thin and wispy. At the moment, they're actually really healthy and really chunky coming into the country. Really good quality coolie loaches. These are your stripies. So you've got your chocolates and you've got your stripes. We might have a couple of jumbo Thais still in store. Might even have some neon whips still in store. We tend to try and carry as many loaches as we can here. All right, moving on. Angelfish. Now, we've had some new supply of angel coming in lately, and these are our assorted angels. And if you have a look there, there's pandas, looks like there's ghosts, there's koi, there's golds, there's blacks. We've got an all sort, and there's a nice black panda in there actually. Like there is smokies. I can see quite a few smokies in there. They've been hard to get, the smokies. So in our sorteds at the moment, we have quite some nice looking angels coming in. Now, these guys are being really, really good. Now, keep your eye out for a video next week on these guys. And this is your Chilli Rosy Barbs. They're showing good colour in the bag if you look at them there. But once these get in an aquarium and you feed them colour foods like the Aquamunch Colour Flake or the Aquamunch Colour Gel, Tetra Colour Granules, any of those really good colour quality colour foods, they go really, really red, really red. Put them on dark substrate, they go sensationally red. Now, we do have a video of these going out next week. So keep an eye on those and you'll see how much difference these guys change in colour once you put them in an aquarium with dark gravel. These guys are really good because they'll actually eat your algae as well. So if you've got a hairgrass algae problem, then keep your eye on that. The Chilli Barbs there, they absolutely smash. Sorry, guys, I just, someone nearly tripped over the camera there, so I just had to keep on it. But what we've got going here now is that fish I want to talk to you about. Have a look at these Bumblebee Govies. Look at them. Now, we did do a video quickly of these at the start of the week. Like I said, we tested the waters, got a couple in at the start of the week, and they were sensational. So we stocked up today. And there is something super special in this bag. Something we haven't seen before, something our staff has got their eyes on, and we're going to try and breed here. If you have a look, there he is hiding in the corner. Look at that guy there, right? Try and get him on camera. He's hiding there. Look at the yellow on that. Unlike anything we've seen before, that bumblebee there is glowing yellow. Totally different to the rest in the bag. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before, and it's something we'd really like to breed from and try and get that genetic trait to throw. With any luck and success, we will do that. I'd really like to, it's really hard to show you on camera, but he keeps hiding in the corner there. I wear on Facebook, the quality of this video is really downgraded to what goes on social media. However, if you on YouTube, if you have a look on YouTube next week when we put this video up.
Audio's not working.
Okay. Apparently there's no sound coming through. So just bear with me a second and I will check my microphone. But let's have a quick look what's going on there. We have a green light. Let's unplug. All right, those that are tuning in, I can see on screen. How does that? Can you guys hear me? I've had to unplug the microphone. And nobody's hearing me. And just bear with me a second, guys, while we test the sound, because apparently there is no sound coming through. If you have missed what I've been saying, this video will go out on YouTube next week. Yep, you can hear me. Okay, it sounds like sound's going on. I've had to unplug the mic, guys. I'm not sure what happened there, but we do have two cameras going. One's on YouTube, one's on social media. The social media mic has dropped out. You can watch this video later on social media. So if you're not interested in the fish and you're interested in me and what I'm saying, you can watch it. But I'm sure you guys are here for the fish and not what I'm saying. So what we were talking about before is those Bumblebee Govies. Absolutely sensational. Really, really big size bumblebees. And in that bag, there's a golden bumblebee. It is super yellow, super bright yellow. Not much black on it. We're going to keep that guy here and we're going to try and breed that line and get that genetics going. So keep your eye out for the future. Hopefully we have success with that. It's absolutely sensational. We have contacted the importers of these fish to see if there's any more. If you get one, there may be more, and see if we can get them in. All right, let's continue on now that we've got sound back. All right, it's good to see these guys were out of stock for a little while, but they are back. Now he's hiding in the corner. There he is. This guy is a Senegal Bicheur, or Bicheur, however you'd like to say it. Now, really cool, or the dinosaur fish they call it. And you can, if you see one of these, you'll understand why it's called the dinosaur fish. These guys have come down in price quite a lot over the last 2 years. 2 years ago, they were $600 each. I think they're down in the $250 mark, $299 mark, somewhere around about that. Good size as they're starting to come back in, around 10 centimeters in size. When the first batch come in, they're 8. They're about 10 now, so they'll get bigger and bigger. We do have coming next week Tiger Bicheur. All right, Tiger Bicheur is coming in next week, limited numbers. So keep an eye out for them on the website. If you want to be notified when they're back in stock, just jump on Google, search Aquarium Central Tiger Bicheur. You'll find a link to our website. Click on that. In there, you can sign up to be notified when the Tiger Bicheur is in stock. Be mindful, there's already a heap of people signed up for that. as soon as we put them in stock, they're going to be notified as well. Tiger Barsh is back in stock, and it is a race to the checkout button. But we only have a few coming. I could only get a few, but we haven't had them for a good 12 months. Let's keep going. All right, Australian native, for those who collect Australian natives and like to have that predator fish that gobble up things, this is your Australian bass. All right, the bass is an incredible predator. We find it is in our waterways here and throughout New South, throughout everywhere in Australia, basically. Catch these all the time when I was a kid, love bass fishing, but we like to also stare at them in our aquarium and feed them and watch what they do and what they devour. So that's your Australian bass in stock. We also have got in, missing from my box, thought it was there, is the Australian barramundi. We got Australian barramundi in today as well. So if you've got a really large tank, we've got the barra. If you've got a smaller tank, we have got the bass. Now, someone has just jumped on and said, do we have any black calvus? I believe we've got some in stock at the moment. No more coming in today. They're fish that we can only get once or twice a year, but we do have a couple in stock. So have a look on our website. They should be there. Moving on, we have got some guppies. Now, there have been some really good quality assorted female guppies coming in at the moment. So in amongst the assorted, there is sunsets, there is blue mosaics, there is red cobras, yellow cobras, neon blue tuxedos, yellows, reds, all sorts of colours. Really good quality female guppies at the moment. And they're all pregnant, so buy a couple, you soon have plenty. Don't even need a male. All right, moving on with guppies. Haven't had this one back in stock for a while. This is your pink pastel guppy. So in the bag here, under the lighting here, it's looking sort of a white with a red tail. It's a light pink with a red tail. So it's a pink pastel. Put them in the aquarium. They're actually quite attractive. Nice, healthy looking fish. Nobody's pinched. No one's wobbling. So nice quality at the moment. One of the most popular guppies is your neon blue flash guppy, or the neon blue tuxedo. So you can see there why they call them neon blue tuxedo. They've got that black body, silver head, blue tail. As they swim, if you have the right lighting on these guys, that tail is metallic and it will reflect and flash the light. They're very, very popular. I think I've got 4 or 5 girls of these in stock at the moment. Certainly not many girls because they're not as easy to get. But we have the males, and they're a good quality male coming in at the moment. I think we've got 100 of those in today because, again, earlier on in the week, we buy 10, 15. If the quality's good, we buy and stock up on Fridays. All right. The Dalmation Molly, another live bearer is your Molly. Again, Mollies, they're great algae eaters. They do eat that hairgrass algae. And this is your Dalmation Molly. Now, we actually have been getting some sail fins of these in lately. But I'm looking in there. There is a couple of male sail fins in there, not huge sails on them, but this is your Dalmatian Molly. Male and females available on our website. We just have them as unsorted. If you are wanting a male or if you're wanting a female, there is male and females in here. Drop a note at the checkout that you would prefer 1 male, 2 female, and we will do our best to accommodate that. We can't guarantee it because it goes by what stock we have in our tank. We can't reach out to you and say, I'm really sorry, we don't have 2 female, 1 male. We just try to do the best. So you run the gamble when you buy online. But there is male and females there. We always try to pack people male and females if we have male and females. Some of the mollies are harder to get, the females, like the big gold sail fin mollies, they're hard to get the females, and we generally only have males. Now, along the line of mollies, we have a balloon molly here, but it's a golden balloon lyre-tail molly. Now, there's a couple in there. They're meant to be gold, but there is a couple in there that are not gold, but majority of these are quite gold. There is maybe 2 in there that look a little bit marbling, but the rest of them are gold. And if I have a quick look in the bag, I'm seeing, looks like the majority males. There's 1 or 2 females in there, but not many. That's a lyre-tail gold balloon molly. Another live bearer, the Mickey Mouse Sunset Platy. Now, it gets the name Mickey Mouse because if you look at the tail there, it sort of has the Mickey Mouse on the end of the tail with its ears, black head and black ears. No one's behaving right now to show you that, but I'm sure you've seen it before. They're called Mickey Mouse, and they're called Sunset because they've got that red fruity yellow like a sunset. Really nice, deep coloration in these at the moment. The supplier said you'll be really happy with them. So, yeah, we grabbed 10 to have a look at the quality. They are nice, so we'll stock up with more of these next week. All right, on to the goldfish lovers. We're just, yeah, red cap Orandas. They've been really good quality at the moment. They've been having really good size wens on their head at 5 centimetre fish. This is a 5 centimetre Oranda. So again, once we see that, we start to buy up. As soon as that drops off, we start to drop down our purchasing. But yeah, really good wens on these at the moment. Happy, healthy fish. And this is your red cap Oranda. We're not recommended for the pond. They're a little bit slower, these Orandas. The birds certainly see them out in an uncovered pond. If you've got a covered pond, yeah, go for it. But an uncovered pond, the birds will grab these. So they are an aquarium goldfish. These guys, though, do all right in ponds. And this is your Fantails. Not as slow as the Oranda, not as quick as a comet, but they tend to be able to keep away from the birds. But why would you put this one in your pond? It's dark. If you're looking for fish for your pond, you generally look for something bright and light coloured. This is a calico or marbled fantail. Lots of colours in them, reds, blue, black, orange, a little bit yellow in some of them, gold. So, yeah, beautiful fantail goldfish. And we got in today an assorted 5 centimetre Orandas. Now, they don't have wens on them at this size. They normally don't. Those red caps do. But this is your assorted Orandas. But what you can see is there's a really good mix of colour. We've got some white. We've got a little bit of tricolour, red and whites. We've got reds. We've got reds in there. We've got 50 of these in today. There's all sorts of colours. Now, we don't do hand selecting of colours of these guys. They are assorted. You get assorted when you buy online. You can't buy 10 and say, can I have 10 tricolours? It doesn't work that way. What we'll do is we'll try to give you a couple tricolours if they're available and make sure you've got a good variety of colour. But at the moment, sometimes they all come in and they're just one colour. At the moment, they're an assortment of colours. So it's a good time to buy. Now, that looks like I am actually at the end of my unboxing. We certainly had a lot of fish come in today, and I thought we'd be going through this today. But we only put 4 little boxes aside to show you today. So that's it, guys. Now, there is some really cool stuff around the fish room. If you are local, come down and visit us here at Kunda Park. We're at 11 Pike Street, Kunda Park, Aquarium Central. We've got a lot of really, really good fish in it at the moment. Check us out on our website as well, aquariumcentral.com.au. We do live fish shipping Australia-wide. We do it every week. We have extended our live fish shipping to Monday, Tuesdays and Wednesdays now because we're just struggling to get all the fish out on Tuesday and Wednesday. So some fish we are shipping out on Monday. If you spend over $150 on live fish on our website, it is free shipping Australia-wide using Star Trek or Aramex. We do have a toll option there at the checkout as well. So if you do prefer toll, there is a surcharge to use toll, but it is available for you as well. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week on our live fish unboxing.